EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from the desert. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it. And we'll find out early on what the plan is. This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
And 10.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
The pressure gets there and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. Fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
The second down throw is incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he will score. R.J. they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos 7, Raiders nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. To return, it is Zamir White. Crazy. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Alex Singleton on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. No ball. From the gun, it's Gino. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
For Michael Mayer.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Vegas.
Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
He'll step up and run, and he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
12 more yards.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Going up top. That is caught. What a throw. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. The kick
His kick
is good. And the Raiders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard
The Broncos
line.
offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
Brings up second.
He does a nice
7.
job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing. Nix. Taking off. And nice work there. He'll go into a slide and gain about 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Raiders' 40.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. We'll try the right side with Harvey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. A Pro Bowler 4 years running. That is Max Crosby
yards.
getting
It's
through there
second
to
down.
drop him for a loss of 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal.
48-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So following the field goal,
to kick
Lutz
off for
is
the
back out to
Broncos.
kick it away. To return, it is Zamir White. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Raiders offense
At
back
their own
onto the field for their
26-yard
next
line.
possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper.
Smith
The
on the
defense
keeper.
not biting. They
Nick
stay at
Bonito
home, and they
on the
tackle
tackle.
him for no gain.
1-yard gain.
They
Brings
went
up
to the
2nd
design
and
quarterback
9.
run, and there just
At the
wasn't a lot of
27-yard
space for the
line.
quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of
It's a gain
midfield.
of 25 yards.
First
on the
time
play.
these two have connected this
Raider
afternoon,
first
and it'll
down.
wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he's shedding backwards,
Genty,
left,
the ball
and
carrier.
right, winding his way
He's
for a
tackled at
gain
the
of 8.
40-yard line.
This just
It's a gain
shows
of
why
8.
you can't count on
Brings up
just one
2nd
guy
and
to
2.
take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, Smith. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Broncos will take over here just shy of the 30.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, and you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. Been a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. A first down throw for Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin.
Pass complete to Troy Franklin. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
First down,
and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
11 more yards. That's another Broncos first down. A gain of 11.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
19-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score.
And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more,
Raiders 7.
extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Gino now on 1st and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Nix to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
On the give, it's Harvey. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Denver.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Elandon Roberts there on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Nix gonna keep it on the zone read.
Nix. A gain of 6. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin.
Nix's
And
pass.
that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
The Raiders offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2 yard line. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he surges folks for a gain of about 5.
Carrier brought down at his own 8 yard line. A 6 yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground with Genty. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
That's good for
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty. And he'll get about 5.
Ball carrier. Riley Moss on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18 yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, Smith. There's Lockett for the catch. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Smith now to throw on 1st down. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Oh, he's going to be spotted up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. He has Lockett over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
16
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll keep it on the ground. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Now on 2nd and long.
Motion.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
What will they do on this play? 3rd down, needing 8. In motion, that's Thornton. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. This one finds Lockett down the left side.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Gino gonna throw for it. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense. But burning that timeout early really comes back to cost them now. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
It's a gain of 16
now
yards.
Timeout Vegas. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Yards. And the Broncos first down.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.